everybody, it's High Priestess Vanna Hay from Shalom Ministries, coming to you today to talk to you guys about the Codex Gigas. So for those of you who don't know, way back when there was a document formed that was known as the Codex Gigas, or the Devil's Bible. And the reason why we're talking about this is because it actually has our Bible in it. Okay, so let's kind of look at that and like what we know about it. So what is the Codex Gigas? It's the largest known medieval illuminated manuscript. It's produced in the early 13th century in Bohemia, like modern day Czech Republic. So the physical characteristics of this book are, it's roughly 92 centimeters tall by 50 centimeters wide and 22 centimeters thick. It weighs about 74.8 kilograms, which is like 165 pounds. Like that's a whole adult human being. It comprises of 310 vellum leaves. Some sources may say 320, made from animal skins. About 160 donkeys or calves it would have took to make this book. The binding is wooden boards covered in leather with metal fittings, and the manuscripts have appeared to have been written by one human being. Right? Now let's get into this. So what are in the contents of this Bible? It's the complete Latin Vulgate Bible, Genesis to Revelations, including the Apocrypha sections. Then you have Josephus' historical works, which is antiques of the Jews dealing with the Jewish war. Then you have the encyclopedia-like works, the etymology of Isidore of Seville. Then you have the Bohemian Chronicles, the medical and healing text, which is herbal medicine, bloodletting instructions, astrological healing charts, so on and so forth. Magical formulas and exorcism rituals. Famous full-page devil portrait, which shows what the devil looks like, supposedly. The heavenly city, which is opposite of the devil. Okay. Calendars, obituaries, necrology list, color pages, gold leaf corrections, and marginal notes. The legend of its creation. According to the medieval legend, the manuscript was written by a monk who broke his monastic vows and faced severe punishment. Some say he was being walled up alive as his punishment. To avoid this, he promised to write a book that would glorify the monastery. Seeing the enormity of the task, he allegedly called on the devil to help him to finish this book. And he did it in one night. 165 pounds of writing in one night. And the monk painted the devil's image in things, like to say thank you. The more plausible historical census is likely was created over many years, perhaps 20 or more years, by a single scribe, possibly Hermanus Inculus or Herman the Recluse. Okay? In a Benedictine monastery in Bohemia, rather than the one night with demonic help. But that is how the story goes. The nickname the Devil Bibles comes largely from the folklore and the large devil portrait, rather than the evidence of satanic authorship. Province and ownership. Earliest known owner, the Benedictine monastery in Bohemia. Manuscripts was pledged in 1295 to the Cistercian monastery in Sedlec, then brought to the Benedictine monastery. In 1594, it was taken to Prague for Emperor Rudolf II's collection. After the 30-Year War in 1648, it was taken as war booty by the Swedes and brought to Stockholm. Then from 1878, it has been kept at the National Library of Sweden. Why it matters. As the largest medieval manuscripts, its physical scale alone makes it a marvel of human craftsmanship. It preserves text otherwise rare or unique. Scholars study it for insights into medieval monastic culture, book production, and textual transmission. It preserves text, the consistency of its scripts, and the fact that it appears to be the work of one single scribe. So it still seems to be made by one. Raise fascinating questions about endurance, discipline, manuscript production in the Middle Ages. Its legend, including the devil story, shows how humans respond to extraordinary feats, attributing the impossible to the supernatural forces. It is a cultural treasure for the Czech Republic and Europe's manuscript heritage. Some interesting facts and mysteries. Some pages, about 12 by the way, appear to have been removed from the original, possibly containing the rule of Saint Benedict or other monastery rules. The manuscript shows no signs of change in handwriting, no pause, no deterioration in the scripts across many years of work, hence the belief of one single scribe. The Devil's Illumination is very unusual in Christian manuscripts. Usually you find saints, but here you find a large, dramatic, full page of Satan in the middle of the text. Despite the legend, scientific handwriting analysis studies the material and suggests more realistic production time of many years, not one night. So they're saying it could have took like 28 years to make this one text that this one man made in one night with supernatural forces. The current status and how to view it. You can view the digital version online at the National Library of Sweden. They provide scans. And the original is preserved under controlled conditions and occasionally exhibited or loaned for exhibitions abroad. Because of its size, special storage and handling are required. So you guys, what's your thoughts on the Codex Gigas? Deep. But anyway, so that is the knowledge of that. I hope that this was an interesting video for you guys. Stay blessed, never stressed, with much peace, much power, much love, much light, and of course, much joy. I will see you guys later.